What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how you can cut M4A files, which is downloaded from any type of YouTube downloader, any type of program where it grabs M4A files. Now, I do have a video I will link below. I showed how you can use Zedge, Mobile 9, and Audio, or whatever it's called, 3 different programs, how you can temporarily play the file, have it store on the device, search it up, and move that M4R file into your ringtones folder. This is completely different. I will leave that video below. It has quite a bit of views and people love it. So I figured I would show you how you can actually download a song from YouTube and cut out a section of it right on your phone. No computer needed and no bullshit. Now, this may take you 10 minutes to kind of figure out, but once you do it once or twice, you should be able to hammer this out within a minute. Obviously, the only thing that will take a long time to do is to download the said song or whatever. Now, you will need a couple things. You're going to need to be jailbroken. You're going to open up Cydia, and you're going to look for Tune Enable. Tune Enabler, okay? You can grab this from the Big Boss repo or any type of repo you have. You need to make it sure it's 1.1 R14, okay? Then you're gonna search YouTuber, and once you find the YouTuber, it's on the ModMy repo. You're gonna download the YouTuber, download and convert. You're not gonna use this to actually download the song because it does break and it will crash. You're only gonna be using this to convert the file that you download from the YouTube plus or whatever, okay? So once you have that, then you're gonna look for FileZa, and you're going to grab FileZa from the Big Boss repo. So 2 of the default repos that are on Cydia or Cydia, whatever you're using, you can grab. Okay. Now, again, you're going to have to use some variation or some tweak that allows you to download either from YouTube app directly or YouTube++. I have YouTube and YouTube++ installed, so I'm going to be using that as an example. Now, the only part of this that may take you a minute to do is the using files to look for these downloads, because basically you're going to have to the YouTuber download and convert. You're going to need to attempt to download something, and it more than likely will crash for you, but then you're going to need to search that temporary file on FileZa to mark the location. If that's too confusing on what I just said, don't worry, I'm going to show you that right now. What you're going to do is you're going to open up YouTube++ or YouTube. If you have Download Easy or something like that installed, you could easily just use that to look for something and download it. But I'm using YouTube++ because of this option right here, which if I go to the settings, YouTube++, default, I have it set to audio. So then you know it's going to be M4A format. But anyhow, I'm going to look up Red Hook Noodles because I'm allowed to use this guy's music. Hit download. Sometimes this may fail and tell you can't find the link. So then you would just click on the video and then hit download. Let it play for a second or two and then hit download, and it should find it. Now, it's re-downloading, as you can see here. So what you can do is you're going to have to wait for this to download. This is the part that can take, 30 seconds or whatever. But on FileZa, you can either search the name of the song, so you can look up Red Hook Noodles and then let it find, or you can click that folder that's beside the trash icon and beside the arrow pointing down, and then it will tell you this location here: var mobile containers data application 3F71. The 3F71, the long numbers there may be different for you, so you can either directly go to that location it tells you. You can either search the name of the file that you downloaded, so Red Hook Noodles Hip Hop Instrumental, or you can search YTPP on FileZa to find the location. You're going to need to do this because in FileZa you're going to need to add that location as a favorite. Because after you download this, you're going to go into FileZa, you're going to move that song that you downloaded into another folder, then you're going to open up that program, the Y2 or the YouTube download and convert, that this icon right here that went grayed out. You're gonna open up that. You're gonna splice the part you want, and then you're gonna need to go back to files, grab that cut file and move it to your ringtones folder. That may sound like a lot, but it's actually not. Again, this video is probably going to be 10 minutes, maybe 12, because I'm sitting at the 5-minute mark right now. But again, once you do this once or twice, it should be pretty damn quick for you. Okay. And again, setting up YouTube++ and then having the standalone YouTube app would probably be better, because then you can have this one set like I did to download the audio file instead of having the video. It doesn't even matter if it's the video, but you'll get a smaller file with it being the M4A. Okay, so as you can see, we're almost done. So once it's done, go to files, hit that. You need to make sure you're on a place where that magnifying glass shows up. Hit root and then YTPP. Hit search. Again, this will take a minute to find the folder. This is the only downside to looking for these folders, okay? What I'll do, I'll leave everything in a paste bin link below. I'll leave the path for the YTPP. I'll leave a path for the YouTube download and convert. If you don't have that folder, then you're gonna need to continue obviously watching the video. Hopefully you did watch it all, and then you can see what you need to do for that one. Okay, so once you have a couple things that show up here, once you see that YTPP downloads, you're gonna hit the blue arrow. Okay, it's gonna take you to your documents and where this is. You're gonna hit the YTPP downloads, and as you can see, there's a audio file we downloaded along with the picture. Hit the star, hit the plus, and then add it. You can leave it to YTPP downloads, just so you remember and you know that's where that location is. So I'm gonna delete the picture, and I'm gonna hold down, or you can hit edit. It's easier just to hold down, hit move, okay? And then you're done for this. That's where you're gonna go to this YouTube convert. Okay, so I'm gonna come here. I'm just gonna look up Red Hook Noodles, because this is easier to do. Click this. It's gonna ask you if you want to download. Hit yes. It's gonna crash. It may work for you one time, and then it's gonna keep crashing. Okay, but that's what we wanted. You could just open it up again, and it's gonna ask you to download again. Hit no, hit home. Well, actually pause. Well, you don't need to pause that. Okay, do not delete this. Okay, that video, do not delete this yet. You're gonna go to files again. So what you're gonna do after that fails, you're gonna come here, you're gonna search Red Hook Noodles. Okay. Now these two files here are already ringtones that I have of a beat from his. So you're gonna wait. Okay, because what we need to show up is it's MP4, but it will be like 2 KB. There you go. That's what we wanted right there. Okay, so you're gonna look whatever you downloaded that failed, you're gonna search that title. Okay, and it will always be 2 bytes. It may be even 1. Okay, but it's gonna be MP4. That's how you know that it failed, and that's the one you want. You're gonna hit that arrow. It's gonna take you to this location here, which is the documents for the YouTuber downloader. Again, you're gonna hit that star, hit add. You could just name this to ringtone converter, that way you know. Okay, I already have, oops, I didn't want to actually add that. I already have a place, so you could just delete that because you have this location favorited, right? So I'm gonna paste that ringtone that I had downloaded earlier, and again I'm gonna come here and I'm just gonna rename this to, oops, I'll just do Red Hook Noodles, beat hip hop. You can name it, you cannot name it, it's up to you. It's better to name it before you do this, And again, you just go back here. You can actually delete this under the videos, but we're going to go to audio, and as you can see, there's that downloaded audio file from the YouTube app. You're going to hit the blue bell icon, and there you go. You can put this to 30 seconds. You can play the part that you want to hear. You can also slide this along to your favorite part of the beat. You can play to make sure it's at your part that you want. Hit save, and there you go. It's going to save it as a ringtone. So what you do is you go back to files, refresh, and there's your M4R, which is the ringtone. M4A is audio, M4R is what the iPhone will use. So you hit move, and then this is where you're going to need to back all the way up. We're at 12 minutes. Like I said, the video may take a bit. So you're going to be here. You're going to go library, ringtones, and paste it in here. Okay. Again, if you can't find that library, ringtones right from the root directory, then just search ringtone folder. And when you open it up, it should have your like default ringtones on your phone. Okay. They may be short named. They may be something else. And there you go. After that, you're done. You can go into your contacts and customize, put a ringtone, whatever you want. And again, if you decide that you want to, you know, splice up another part of a song, so you want one half of a song for somebody else and another half for, you know, somebody else, you can't hit save again because it will overwrite that other ringtone. Once you save a part that you want, you have to go back to files. You have to go to, obviously you should be in that folder. You're going to grab that M4R, you're going to move it to the ringtone, come back here, save it. And as you can see, it will make another one, because what happens is if you go and pick out another part and save it, it won't make a second file. It overwrites that one, M4R. So I hope you understood that. In order to have multiples, you do need to move that cut part from the same song, or easy enough thing would be is to rename it, and then just keep coming here, saving that other section, rename that one, come back here, save another one. Okay, and then once you've done that, you could just delete these. You can go back here, swipe delete, and yes, it will delete the main file here, and then you have all your ringtones moved over. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry it was so long, but hopefully this is clear enough, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Peace out.